Lawyers hoping to block a key component of the state's immigration law from going into effect.
And they were back in court again today, arguing over the so-called papers, please provision of Senate Bill 1070.
ABC 15's Tim Vetcher was in the courtroom this morning and shows us the reasons why lawyers think it's unconstitutional.
For more than an hour inside the federal courthouse, attorneys representing several civil rights groups made their case as to why they consider what's left of Senate Bill 1070 unlawful.
We brought out our claim today that this part of the law is infected with racial discrimination.
Lawyers targeted Section 2B, which allows police officers to question someone they've stopped about their legal status if they suspect that person entered the country illegally. Attorney Karen Tumlin argued state lawmakers who voted to pass 1070 used race as a reason for doing so, which would violate federal law.
It is inappropriate to legislate in the United States based on someone's national origin or based on their race. If you can show that that was a motivating consideration, it's the equivalent of legislative poison.
But lawyers for Governor Brewer disagree. They say the papers, please provision fully complies with the Constitution.
The United States Supreme Court has spoken on that and says that race ultimately can be a factor, but is not the determining factor.
The two sides also differed on the law's impact on Latinos. The civil rights lawyers argued Section 2B disproportionately impacts those from Mexico and Central America, but the state's attorneys say that doesn't qualify as racial profiling.
And if Hispanics happen to be the people who are the highest percentage who come across the border illegally, believe it or not, they're probably the highest percentage that will be prosecuted under the statute.
The judge gave no timetable as to when she might make a decision. In downtown Phoenix, Tim Vetcher, ABC 15.